OG, I'm reading this article about Ratan Tata. Interesting. You worked under him. Is he like a scary boss?
He can be forbidding at times.
Forbidding. That sounds interesting.
Here's one time when he was in that kind of mood. When Tata Interactive Systems was set up, the other software entities in the group didn't quite understand why. Computer-based trading was a new area and very different from the business software solutions that they did for their clients. And of course, with the very limited funds, we needed to find creative ways to do our business development. Now, I had assembled a core team of 4 people, 2 TAS officers, and the functional heads of design and technology. And I decided to send the 2 senior ladies on the team for a sales trip to Europe. Now, we had no existing clients, so we got the bold idea that the Indian embassies could help set up some meetings for us. And they were wonderful, they did. So Neeti and Shivani went to Europe and met with some large companies to explore the possibility of us developing computer-based trading solutions for them. No business accrued immediately, but it was still useful for us to have met with the clients and understand how to do business development in this emerging area. A few weeks after they came back, I got an anxious call from Partho Sarkar, the MD of Tata Finance, where we had been parked initially, to come immediately to his office. I began driving, but in those days it used to take an hour and a half to reach town from Andheri, and I reached by lunchtime. So Partho took me to Bombay Gym for lunch and told me that the chairman was very upset and had summoned him to the office at 2:30 because he was upset that we had sent people who met with TCS clients. Now, obviously, Neeti and Shivani had met a couple of entities in Paris that happened to be TCS clients, and this had been reported back to Mr. F.C. Kohli, who on a flight to Hong Kong had complained to Mr. Tata, and Mr. Tata felt embarrassed. So, obviously I was anxious upon hearing this, but not as anxious as Partho, who downed 2 gins to fortify himself for the meeting with the angry chairman. So we went and waited at the entrance to the chairman's office, and at 2:30, when Mr. Tata emerged from his cabin, he testily asked Partho, "What are you doing standing at my doorstep?" I'd never seen him in that kind of mood. And we sheepishly followed him to a small conference room where another very senior executive joined us. And Mr. Tata let fly. He raged that Partho had allowed us to send people to contact TCS clients and that this had embarrassed him. After an uncomfortable pause, I decided to speak up. I said, "Sir, if Tata Interactive is to exist, we'll have to accept that we'll meet TCS clients because so many large companies are TCS clients. But what we are offering is entirely different. Computer-based training, which is not what TCS offers, because they offer sophisticated business software solutions to their clients." There was a silence, slightly stunned from Partho and the other senior executive, because only a young person could speak to an angry chairman like this. But Mr. Tata was considering what I had said. And after a while, he said the immortal words, "In that case, we should not allow TCS to become the dog in the manger. We had got the approval to go on, and people were scared of Mr. Tata, particularly in those moods. He could be imposing, but he was always very supportive of startups and young people. And best of all, Mr. Kohli gave us his blessings and even visited with us in Tata Interactive. I revere both men.
Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak, but it's courage that you require to sit down and listen.
Indeed. We'll be back next week with the next episode. Please like and comment below. And if you like a lot, do share.
Also, subscribe to our channel Qisse so that you don't miss out on any Qissa by the OG.
YOE.
What's YOE?
Years of experience.